As a magazine dedicated to continuous giving, particularly during the Christmas season, we aim to offer our audience a fresh perspective on the Winter Wonderland experience. Whether you're a Londoner or a visitor to the city, chances are you've heard of Winter Wonderland. It stands as the quintessential Christmas location and winter destination. That's why we're delving into the various facets of this Wonderland, but with a business-oriented lens. Being a business magazine, we're focusing on what it takes to become a seller, stall owner, or merchant within this festive world of adventure. Whether you're keen on experiencing this Christmas marvel as a visitor or stepping into the realm of selling within it, we're here to outline all the nuances, advantages, and disadvantages. We've explored several other Christmas markets in London like Leicester Square, Trafalgar Square, South Bank, and London Bridge, detailed in other videos on our channel. And don't miss checking those out after this video. However, our aim today is to compare Winter Wonderland with these markets, dissecting what makes Hyde Park stand out in its popularity. The venue opens from 10 AM to 10 PM, providing more than enough time for visitors to explore and discover unique Christmas products not easily found elsewhere. However, one factor to consider when visiting Winter Wonderland's Christmas market is the entry fee during specific hours. For those primarily interested in the market, weekdays before 12 PM offer free entry. Afterward, there's a fee ranging from £5 to £7.50 during peak hours, with weekend prices starting at £5 and increasing later in the day. Now, the dedicated Christmas market at Winter Wonderland is near the Blue Gate, beside the ice rink. While most product-based market stalls are concentrated within this area, a few are scattered across the park, and of course the food stalls are dotted throughout, impossible to miss. We engage with various stall owners and salespeople, learning about their motivations, experiences, and insights into operating within Winter Wonderland. For instance, we spoke to the stall owner of Stall Coastings, which offered these crafted coasters and magnets. He shared insights into his creative process, mentioning how he designs many of the prints for these products before personally imprinting them.
Hi, we're here at Winter Wonderland and we've just stopped by here at Coasting, a lovely stall where you can find magnets and coasters, and they are handmade, as we were told by the owner. So he basically designs the prints and he then prints them onto the coasters and the magnets. And what we really liked about it, or what stood out for us, was that obviously there are a lot of London souvenirs here as well, which is very popular with the tourists, as he told us. We also learned that he's here every year, and he has been here for 15 years, which is very incredible. But he also sells online as well. So for him, it's a good way to do extra sales here when it's Christmas. So he's here every day, and he has some help as well because he has to obviously produce them and sell them. So he has some help for selling them here. And his feedback has been very positive about the experience. He says it's a good way to increase the sales basically on top of his online business. And he says, it's still there is still a lot of footfall, especially during the weekends. So it's definitely worth having a stall here and selling it on top of the online sales to get the additional attention, obviously also for the brand. It's great. So great to hear about his experience and that he's been here for such a long time as well. That shows that obviously it's a very popular place to be as a seller. So let's see what else we can find.
If you want to find out more about how to purchase these creations, make sure to visit our article coverage of this, which will be linked in the description. Later, we were drawn to an enchanting stall displaying artistic creations of London skyline by artist Gualo. Though the artist wasn't present, engaging with the salesperson led us to speak with Carlos later via his Instagram handle. The artist from Ecuador expressed his love for London, sharing his focus is painting the most historical parts of the city, such as Big Ben and Tower Bridge. He said that people often associate London with a cold and grey landscape, but he aims to change that mentality in a visual and very emotional way, with strong, vibrant colours full of energy and joy. Carlos's insights also highlighted the difficulty for new artists entering larger markets due to the expenses involved. He leans towards being seen as an artist rather than just a seller. Despite this, he sees the advantage of the system at Winter Wonderland, allowing him to connect with various tourists, showcasing his work live, and encouraging sales through these live art presentations that he offers. Further into the park, beyond the Christmas market, we discovered ginger drinks, offering variations of natural ginger concentrate in shot forms.
They've got a really interesting selling point. So they sell these kind of ginger shots, and I think there was ginger and turmeric, ginger and mint, ginger and pineapple. They've got a wide selection, which is really cool. We just spoke to him about running a business here. He mentioned how he sort of sells online for the rest of the year, and selling here at Winter Wonderland is just great exposure. So, the amount of people that visit, if everyone sort of has a look and sees or tries it, because they've got lots of testers as well, a lot of people are more inclined to purchase on the website or just purchase in real life as well. He said it's his first year now selling, so he said he's interested to see how much more exposure, I guess, he's able to get. But so far, it's been good and worthwhile. Again, weekends, I think, is mainly when it's most popular. They've also got a list of a lot of the health benefits of having these shots, which I think helps to sell it when people are walking past, because you could be drinking at the bar 2 stores down and then you see that the hangover cure, so you're going to buy it. But yeah, it's been really interesting to sort of have a chat with him, find out more about the businesses within Winter Wonderland and the stalls that are open, and we'll see what else we can find.
Witnessing its debut year at the Wonderland has been enlightening. It really highlights the benefits of utilizing this location to market digital brands in the physical space. We also had the chance to speak to a store owner situated near the Yellow Gates amidst food and drink stalls near the luminaries. The store was named Woody Handcrafts, and this store held an extraordinary collection of collector's items, watches, pocket watches, and matryoshka dolls. Definitely very unique finds in this festive atmosphere. The store owner shared with us his experience of selling at the Wonderland and why he favours it due to an increased tourist influx during the winter season. He also told us how he'd noticed significant changes, however, in customer behaviour over the years, how customers had seemed disconnected from understanding the store owners, leading to a different kind of approach when interacting with these delicate items. Perhaps this is due to his store being situated far from the main Christmas market, which is by the blue gate as opposed to the yellow one, attracting more the people interested in food and drinks. And for those wanting to purchase from merchants at this Wonderland looking for unique items, you might actually struggle to find or notice the scattered stalls like his. Beyond souvenir and drink stores, we discovered Pizza Pretzels, a food stall managed by a German couple who have made London their winter home for 15 years.
Hi, and we are here at Pizza Pretzel, and I'm really, really excited about having found Pizza Pretzel because obviously I am German and we're in the Bavarian village, so I found some fellow Germans here that run their business, and it's been really interesting to learn about their experience here at Winter Wonderland. So they have been here for 15 years as well, and every year they offer pizza pretzels with different flavors. So anything that people like on their pizza, from garlic bread to ham and pineapple, a big variety. And they have a spicy one, a Mexican one as well, which I wasn't brave enough to try. So I went for just mushroom and pepper, but it's really delicious. And they have vegan options as well. And what was really interesting to learn about their store was that over the years that they have been here, they had to adapt the pretzel basically that they offered. So they started off with the traditional German pretzel, and people preferred the proper pizza pretzel, which is made with the pizza dough rather than the pretzel dough. So they kind of had to adapt their recipe to meet the taste of the British audience mostly. But they said it was really interesting for them as well and a great journey. And I didn't realize how hard it is to run, especially a food stall here, because they have to bring their own people. They have to host them here, obviously, so they have to find accommodation for them while they're here. They have to bring all the ingredients with them to produce these freshly every single day. It's a big operation, actually, which is very time consuming and takes a lot of resources. So they said that in order to really make the most of being here and having a stall here, it's almost impossible to just have one stall, because you really have to have the sales and the income to cover all your costs for being here. And they basically have, I think, 5 other stores here as well, where they sell drinks and food and different items. And they say that's the only way really to make it worthwhile coming here and being here. So that's quite an interesting insight in terms of, a business perspective, because if anyone is thinking about starting a business here or having it represented here, I guess they really need to factor in the cost factor of being here. But as the other stall owner said, where we were previously, he said it's an investment. So it's more about maybe also the marketing and getting the brand known. But if you are just a business trying to sell something during this period, then I think you really have to evaluate the cost that you're going to spend. But other than that, they said it's a beautiful experience every year, because they all know each other in the Bavarian village. It's mostly Germans, so they all work together every year. They all help each other, and it's a great community experience for them. And they love, being here, obviously, and they love Winter Wonderland, and just making people happy with their pizza pretzels. So I think the takeaway from having met Pizza Pretzel is that it's definitely worth having a stall here if you are committed, if you put in the time, put in the work and the money, then it will really be worth it. And I think I can only say go and try the Pizza Pretzel, because it's really delicious. But also just for the lovely environment here, and there's going to be some music later, I think, as well. And it's just a really nice vibe anyway to come to Winter Wonderland, and definitely worth coming here. So check them out.
Now, to sum up, Winter Wonderland's market offers unique shopping experiences, a festive atmosphere, engaging interactions, and also a very supportive community. However, considerations regarding entry fees, dispersed stalls, and perhaps higher rental costs should be factored in for prospective sellers. As our journey comes to an end, we'd like to highlight the opportunities and perhaps considerations at Winter Wonderland's market. Opportunities. Firstly, it's a very unique shopping experience. You can discover an array of unique products perfect for Christmas shopping that you may not be able to find elsewhere. Secondly, it has a very festive atmosphere. You can immerse yourself in the season spirit with dazzling lights and live entertainment. Thirdly, you can engage in amazing experiences with these store owners while interacting with them directly and helping to support their small businesses. On the other hand, there are some considerations. Number 1, entry fees. These might actually deter visitors that are primarily interested in market stalls or the food options. Number 2, the dispersed stalls. The placement of these stalls all across the park might pose challenges for customers and sellers alike. Number 3, the stall rental costs. Expect much higher prices due to the prime location and peak seasonal period, varying based on stall specifics as well. Now, for even more insights into selling and buying at Winter Wonderland, make sure to check out our article, which will be linked in the description, for everything there is to know. And don't forget to check out our video coverage of all the other London Christmas markets, like this one, including Leicester Square Christmas Market, Trafalgar Square Christmas Market, South Bank Christmas Market, and Winter by the River, London Bridge and Tower Bridge Christmas Market. If you enjoyed watching this video or found it at all helpful, please make sure to leave us a like. And don't forget to subscribe and stay in the loop for our future coverage. London Business News wishes you a Merry Christmas.